So we're back here live for the conclusion of round one of the Brainstrust Cup. And we've got three groups left to come in. Callum Haig, Josh Payton and JJ Greenshields, who you can see on the 18th fairway at the moment. So Josh Payton, orange ball gone off on the left-hand side. We've got Callum Haig, who is bang in the centre of the fairway. I'll tell you what, if that's his tee shot, he has hit an absolute monster. Scores at the moment are hopefully across the bottom of your screen. So Scotland have got a little bit of a lead at the moment. Expect that to be broadly the position at the end of round one, and then we'll be into the pairs and pairs foursome. So all to play for there. Same number of points available in round two that we've seen in round one. So will that lead to a change in the leaderboard? So we see the shot there from JJ Greenshields, very nice. He's just passed that up, pin high, and left himself an 18-foot putt for birdie. So Callum Haig, second shot. This looks good. This looks like it's got a chance. And Cal has canned it. Incredible. What a shot from Callum. I think it's safe to say he's a bit delighted there. And Cal gets the pleasure of the long walk to pick that ball out the hole. Very nice. So Josh Payton, this also looks good. Is it going to turn? Is that going to turn? Is it going to come back? Just nestled a foot away from the hole there, so you'll have a tap in. But I just wonder, I don't know the scores in this group, but I just wonder what that putt from Callum, that long approach from Callum has actually done. Did that win the group? So JJ Greenshields, that's going to miss on the left edge. And he knocks in for a 4. As we see the tee shot there from Luke Underwood, I think, in the distance. That's gone off to the left-hand side of the fairway as we look at it. Matt Morgan next up on the tee. Matt has drilled that down also on the left side. Just caught the rough there on the left-hand side. I don't think Matt will be too disappointed with that. It's definitely slowed the ball up a little bit though. And Sean Lindsay, so he has gone more direct, taking the tiger line, just cutting that little bit of rough there on the right-hand side very nicely, and left himself right in the centre of the fairway. So Leslie Morgan, thank you very much. Matthew Morgan currently 3 ahead in this group, going into 18. So I think we need to see something spectacular from Sean or Luke to bring that back to level. And I think also a very unlike Matt shot I think he'd have to shank it from where he is. So I think Matt is likely to take the win in this group. Leslie, you're absolutely right. That was a fantastic shot there from Callum. We actually just missed Irvin Small play an almost identical shot from the same position and hold it as well. So two fantastic finishes from the Scotland players there. It will be Matt Morgan, I think, to go first here. So Matt, 3 up at the moment, so all he needs to do is play safe. That's exactly what he's done. The wind actually pushed that quite heavily off to the left-hand side. So it's given Matt quite a tough putt from there, but you still expect him to hole out in 2, and that should really be enough to take the tie. Luke Underwood, also similar line there. The wind is really dragging the ball off to the left-hand side. Look, the way on Luke's shot there just allowed it to stay on the fairway and catch the camber and bring it back in. So Sean Lindsay, the best tee shot out of this group, out to play second. He's gone straight at the pin. This looks good as well. Has it got the legs? Has it got the legs? Just not quite enough on it, but that's a very straightforward uphill putt for birdie. So Vinnie Maguire loves Scotland. Come on. I think great to see the support for all 3 countries out here today, both on the course and for those of you watching at home on the live stream. As I say, we will be here throughout the rest of today and tomorrow. So we watch Sean Lindsay hole in there for a 3. So Matt Morgan, 3rd shot, giving himself a little bit to do here. But Matt Morgan does what Matt Morgan does. That went straight in the centre of the cup. Never in doubt. And Luke Underwood knocks that ball in. So Matt just confirming the scores there. So Scotland took the win, with England taking the 2 points from Sean there, and 1 point for 3rd place for Luke in Wales. So Scotland extending their lead there as we wait for the final group of today. So we have got Scottish Open champion Mick Erdley, England captain Sam Lee, and the Welsh Dragon of Darren Baker. So what a group to finish on. And it looks like it is Mick to tee first. So Mick Erdley put some air in that, and the wind is behind the players here, so you can really get a lot of carry behind the ball. And you can see Mick's shot has gone 100, 110 yards there. Darren Baker. Sam Lee there, starting off on the left-hand side. Claire Williams, good to see you watching the coverage. We will be here for all of round 2 this afternoon, which I believe is now kicking off at 4:30. And then we'll be back tomorrow for round 3 and the final round. Round 2 this afternoon will be pairs foursome, so it will be alternate shot, which will be interesting. We'll have a nice mix there of left and right footers. Some interesting combinations, I think, picked by the captains, so it'll be interesting to see how those play out. You can see the matchups there on all 3 associations' Facebook pages if you want to check that out before we come back at 4:30. Format this afternoon, as I say, will be similar in terms of points. 3 points for the winner in each group, 2 for second place and 1 for third place. So all to play for later this afternoon. We've got Darren Baker. We've seen this quite a few times actually. Players starting the ball off to their right, to our left, and the ball just does not feed back in. It looks from where the players are that there's quite a heavy camber from there right to left, and it will feed back in, but with the wind I think that's more than compensating for the camber on the surface. It just seems to be pulling the shots out to the left hand side. So Sam Lee there, excellent approach, and I think it's safe to say he will tap in there for a 3. So second shot here from Kirkcaldy. So Mick's ball again, the similar line I think that all the players are taking, expecting the ball to come back in towards the flag, and the wind's just pulling it off to the left hand side. It's really, really tough this afternoon with the wind, and we're going to find that as we move into the second round as well. Tomorrow the conditions are going to be completely different. I think it's going to be very, very calm, and the course will be quite dry, I think, tomorrow with the wind today, so everything will be playing very, very quick. So Kirkcaldy, third shot. Mick walks that one in. That's the confidence of the Scottish Open champion right there for you. Darren Baker, right at the pin. Catches it on the left edge of the cup there, so all players finishing with a 3 there. So Mick confirming there that Scotland took 3 points, England with 2 and Wales with 1. So I think that puts Scotland in a very strong position at the end of round 1, going into round 2. England and Wales both with a little bit of catch up, but as I say, same number of points available in round 2, different format. It'll be interesting to see whether that materially changes the leaderboard. We will be back in roughly about an hour, and we will be on a different part of the course here at Cluny. We've kind of focused on holes 1, 16, 17 and 18. We will venture up towards probably around holes 6 to 12, and show you more of the wonderful course we've got up here at Cluny. The guys up here do a fantastic job, so we'll check out a lot more of the holes later this afternoon. So we'll leave you here for now. Players are going to take a well-earned break, and we will be back here at 4:30. Hope to see you then.